Hi everyone, I hope you all are doing well tonight. Here I am going to demonstrate how to do this manicure. I call it the fallen boxes because that's what they look like. It's very easy and it's going to be broken up into two parts. The first one we're going to be applying a gradient using saran wrap or plastic wrap, and the second part would be stamping. So for this particular manicure you're going to need the following. So here we have the items that I will be using in tonight's manicure. I'll just run over that with you from my left to right. I am going to have my top coat, my fast drying top coat. I have a gray, white, and black lacquer here in front of me. You're going to need a stamper, a stamping plate with the design on it, your scraper, a tweezer. I have my jewels, some scotch tape, some nail remover, and here I have my cotton to clean my stamping plate, my cleanup pen for my fingers, some masking tape or a lint roller to clean your stamper, and I also have a piece of plastic wrap here. So with that said, let's get started. Okay, so I have already painted my nails in white and let that completely dry. And in front of me, I have my gray China glaze polish, and this one that I'll be using today is number 1124 hook and line. And I also have my tweezer with my little piece of plastic wrap. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to try and roll this up in a nice small ball, and we're going to do a gradient on the nails tonight before we actually stamp on them. But instead of using the sponge, we're going to use the plastic method because I don't want it to be too dense in color. So go ahead and do that, and then I'm going to just take my gray polish here and put some off to the side like so. And I'm just going to use it on my mat tonight, my cleanup mat here. And once you have that, you just go ahead and get a nice tight little ball there. Grab it really firm. And we're going to do all the nails by just dipping and just putting it on, except we're not doing it with a sponge. This one picked up a little too much, but we can fix that with the plastic. And that's it for that one. And you just do the rest with the others. You make the top part of your nail closer to your cuticles a little heavier than the bottom. And just pretty much tap it in. If you choose to, you can use the sponge. It's up to you, but I like this one because I don't like the density that the sponge put on there. It's just really dense for this particular stamping that I'm doing for you guys tonight. And like I said, you don't have to do this when your white is wet. You can do it when it's completely dry, as I am doing here. And that's the first part. And you can also go back and fill in what you think needs a little work done, like this one here, this one here. And the next thing we're going to do is the stamp pen. So tonight I'm going to be using my pueen plate number 48, and I'm going to be using two images from here, which is the boxes and part of this lace image right here. And I'm going to be stamping with my Kleancolor nail lacquer number 5 black. So with that said, let's get stamping. First I'm going to do the boxes. Make sure you get a nice clean swipe. Make sure you get a nice clean image on this, like so, and transfer it as soon as possible. The big side of the boxes is going towards my cuticles, And I'm going to line that up as best as I can. And I'm going to do both press and roll tonight, like so. Whatever is lifted, I don't know if you can see it very well, but whatever parts are lifted, like this, you just tap it down and let that dry out. And we do the rest for all the nails except the ring finger. That's going to be an accent nail. So let me go ahead and do these. And I clean my stamper and I clean my plate in between every scrape and swipe. That's my preference. Some people do not clean their stamping plate all the time, but I like to do it. It's up to you, whatever works for you guys. Now the thumb is the only one that's left. So there you have the 4 fingers. And now we're going to do the accent finger, and I do need part of the image from this plate here. Like I said, I'm going to use, I want this line here from this image, so I'm going to scrape very carefully. And I'm also going to need my Scotch tape to clean up anything that comes out besides that. So first thing I'm going to do is color that in, and I'm actually going to paint that all the way through. And as you could see, we have some of the other image that came out there, the flowers that I'm not going to need tonight. And this is where you're going to just take your Scotch tape and go in there and pull it out. And it comes right off. Once that's pulled out, you go in and you carefully line these up. And again, I'm not going to do it all the way in the middle. I'm doing it to the side here. So I'm going to line it up as best as I could and press it in. Once that's in, we're done with stamping. So now that we are done stamping, the next step is to apply your jewel. And it's not perfect. Right here it's separated a little, but it's no big deal. It's just a tiny little thing. And also you can probably see some of the boxes from the nail polish is raising up just a little. Just go ahead and press that down. That's not a big deal. Once you apply your top coat, that's going to settle really well. So the way I like to apply my jewel is I'll take a drop of my top coat and I'm going to place it right in the middle here. And again, I'm going to line this up this way, but I'm going to actually keep half of that little stud on the white and then place the other half on the black. And just press down on it gently. By pressing down on it, the nail polish is going to seal it right in. Tap on it just a little. And then I like to take my top coat right away and seal that immediately. And I do go over the jewel because I do think that helps to lock it in. And don't forget to cap the ends of your nails as I'm doing right here. Just trying to clean up that little smudge I made there. And then you go ahead and top coat the rest of your nails. Try not to go over the nail twice on the same spot, or you might smear your stamping image. And now it's cleanup time. Here I have my little pen remover that I'm always using. It's a nail polish pen remover. If you don't have this, you can always use a Q-tip or a brush, that's fine. And just go over the sides of your cuticles here and clean up any nail polish that might have gone in. And that's it. When my nails are dried, I will apply my cuticle oil, and you guys should do the same to hydrate your cuticles again to keep them nice and healthy. That's always a good idea. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you have any questions, you can write to me at the bottom. I'll answer them as best as I can. But for now, have a good night, and don't forget to subscribe for upcoming new videos. Thank you, and bye-bye.